Right, I had to go start today's video and go and get the camera for this one. Just pulled up from the gym. So we're going to drive, car drives. I don't mind putting this sort of stuff on the internet because this is what buying cheap cars is all about. Turn it off. Keys in my hand. Keys are in my hand. Ignition is showing off. Radio is still very much on. So is the instrument cluster and everything. And as you'll hear, the car's still on. Hold on. Near it. Keys are in my hand. I don't quite know how to fix this one. Again, this is part of cars, I get it. This is part of buying cheap stuff and daily driving it. But that's not really what I was expecting after doing legs today, which was just so typical. Ignition is off. I'll have a little fiddle around, so let's just try. Right, so that's on. Ignition's on, see that? Off. That's still off, but can I put it in gear? No, I can't put it in gear. Okay, so the car, I'm assuming, knows that the ignition key is off enough for you to not put it into gear. Yeah, that's right then, so that still works in theory, that's good. This is part and parcel of cars, cheap cars especially. And it's funny because I made a video a couple of days ago actually talking about not getting rid of this, but you know, maybe it's time to move on into the next project. I've looked at a few cars, maybe we can move on to something. 300C knows full well I made that video, so does now the internet. Now the world is colliding and stuff's gonna start going wrong. Again, I don't mind putting stuff like this out as content because this is literally part of it. You guys will go through this process when owning a cheap car or maybe an expensive car. Stuff happens. I have in the past bought cars that are, you know, top tier nice cars. Stuff has gone wrong. I haven't put it on the channel, but I feel like, again, this is part of buying a cheap car. The fact that you go around your daily duties and yeah, the car is still on, the keys are in my hand. Right, you know what that means. Let's go to the garage, shout out George, and we'll try and work out what's going on, shall we? I'm assuming, and I'm no mechanic because I always say that on the channel, it's gonna need a new ignition barrel because something has either slipped off or broken in the process of me literally taking the key out just then. So we will go back into that position. It should then go into gear. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Let's make our way to the garage. Again, give the garage a follow. This isn't set up, this is real life. This just happened, but let's go down there and see if they can fit me in and also diagnose what's going on. The bigger worry for me actually was the car going off while we're driving. I know it probably won't, but if the ignition, as we go over a bump, decides that it has turned the car off, that's a bit of a worry, isn't it? And I can't stall the car. There will be multiple ways that people will tell me in the comments how to stall an automatic, but it's not worth stalling it on my driveway. We might as well drive it to the garage. Nothing like a bit of fun like this in the morning.
Few inches later.
Right, so we've made it to the garage park. Right, Dan.
The stressed look of Dan coming back. What?
I know it's early.
What?
Can you spot the problem here?
Yeah.
The key's in my hand.
Look, we can fix this.
And the car's on. Oh yeah, let's. We'll just go over here and. Oh, I thought you were going to put it in in the bin, mate. If I'm quite honest.
No, we put the key in there and we just forget about it.
Oh right, until it runs out of petrol.
Yeah.
So I've stopped from the gym. I've gone home, and the people in here will know full well what's happening.
Why do it today?
I know, right? Of all days, because I know that there's going to be a load of stuff in here. It's me. Yeah. I took the key out and it's still on.
It's like it's running.
You can put the key in and nothing happens, right? But when you do take the key out, it will not come out of park. So it still knows it's there. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's just broken. Also, here's a quick thing. Look, someone's been in here before.
Yeah.
Someone's definitely been in here before. This has happened before.
It feels like the barrel's fallen off.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no resistance to the barrel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it knows the key's in there, but it doesn't know what to do with it, basically. You know when you just like sat outside your house, you're like, hey, why is the car not turning off? That's so silly.
Turbo timer just on.
The turbo timer, yeah, because that needs it, definitely needs it. I'm so sorry about this. Like this is literally my life these days. Oi, right, so when I bought this, they were like, I'm not working on that. Well,
no,
sorry, Dan. Oh, wait, it's gone off. I can save me petrol with diesel. I'm assuming we can pull the.
If I just plug that back in.
Oh yeah, we might do.
Yeah, so you've got no ignition now.
No ignition. Cool. Well, at least it's off. That's the main thing.
Well, it's off in the way.
It's off in a way, but not in the right way. I am so sorry. You might as well turn around and go home, mate. I am so sorry. I've come, as everyone on here will know, I've come to my house after the gym and the car won't turn off. I am sorry that you have to. No, you don't have to, but I mean, I'm sorry I'm here.
I'm sorry you're here as well.
You got nothing on today, have you? It's not a busy day for you. You don't need to be looking at my 300C in the morning.
You need to go and make the coffee, mate.
Yeah, I'll be the tea boy today as the car completely comes apart. Sorry, everyone. Oh, sorry. A cup of tea for you, mate. Cool. I'll do what I do best, which is make the tea, because I'm useless at this point. I break stuff, but I ain't got a clue. This is why you come to the garage. The garage, Riverway, Newport, on the Isle of Wight. They're the one. We're gonna make a cup of tea now. Day of the week. Right, tea making and black coffee abilities achieved. Because again, that's all I'm good for. Did we work out what was happening there? It snapped.
That's the ignition switch. So the camera can pick that up right down there, that bit of metal.
Right, okay.
Sheared off the back of the ignition barrel.
Ah.
That's the switch. So we're going to do a temporary bodge so that Jamie can start it with probably one of my most favourite liquid screwdrivers.
Yeah. No.
If the police are watching this, please nick him.
Yeah, that's
Is he
it.
stealing
Because
the car?
it's illegal, and it looks like I've nicked my own car.
The issue we've got here is it's a pile of
Probably.
there's going to be some
Yeah, there's going to be some duck noises in this one. Do you remember that day when I bought it and you were like just staring at me in disbelief? That's literally the look you were giving. I remember that. I remember as if it was yesterday. Now here we are.
Pretty sure I just went.
You literally just walk off and not even want to be a part of it, which was hilarious, I must admit. I haven't checked myself today, actually. You're right. Yeah, we'll just have a little look. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, temporary bodge for now. We will, of course, get it fixed because it's got a little bubble spot. There. Yeah, that's where it is there. Yeah. Oh, it started. Hello. Does it turn off again though? Because that was the issue. It didn't actually turn off. Yay! Look at that Unimog. Look at that. That's sick. We should get one of them. That'll last for longer than.
Yeah, this is the way it starts and stops.
Okay, go on then. Let's have a look. For all the people out there. Oh my god. Oh, it does that anyway. Don't worry. Yeah.
That's a nice key.
That's ghetto, isn't it? Ghetto fixes.
car.
It's a ghetto car for ghetto fixes. So.
You wanted it gangster and ghetto.
Yeah,
You've
so
got
let's-
ghetto and gangster all in one fell swoop now.
It's all happening. And budget.
You owe Dad 20 quid for the screwdriver.
Yeah, because
Staying
snap
like
on,
that.
innit?
We're just gonna glue it in there.
Yeah, nice.
That's the boot top. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
My urge is to like glue that there, drill a hole.
Just have it as the key.
Drill a hole in the dash. You got a screwdriver next to the
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. It would fix it in a budget way, budget-friendly way. Just drill it and tap it. At least the boot works. That's good.
How gangster's the boot? Is the boot big enough?
You could get
to
some
be-
people in there. Yeah, 100%. There might be Morrison's shopping bags in there because it's gangster. See how big that is.
We get 2 to 3 people in that.
I reckon you get a couple of people in there.
almost
next
like
to the Asda bags.
Or one big fat American.
Near enough. Your phone's
It's an
going.
American car.
It is an American car.
So it's either one big fat American or 2 little Americans. Or 15 chows.
15 chows.
If I open,
15
that,
chows.
boot and had Leslie Chow in it.
Oh, and he kicks you in the face.
highlight
Can you
of my
imagine? Now we are going to do a ghetto fix in this video. It will not stay like this forever, of course, but we are going to make sure. I'm sorry, George. We're going to make sure the car starts and stops, but we're going to have to sort of drill and just put this in there for the minute, and then I will, of course, do a video changing that because this is a common thing. I think I did look on the 300C owners and some Mercedes, I think Dodge, I don't know. Basically, this seems to be very normal.
That's very Cheesler. That's got Cheesler written all over it.
Cheesler. Look at that Cheesler bit right there.
You know why we call it Cheesler?
'Cause
It's made out of cheese.
That's a Chrysler part, isn't it? And it's gone the Chrysler way down the pan. It's not his favourite one.
Do you know I drove it once?
And you loved it.
No, I almost considered liking. Almost considered liking. Almost.
Almost.
And I only
realised.
drove it because you had to film it.
Is this like a dad telling his son, like, don't buy cars like that again? You've ruined your own life and you've disappointed me again. Disappointment every day from me.
I'm not angry, just disappointed.
Yet again by your car purchases. Don't do that.
That boot,
Yeah. Not today, mate.
and he's not there.
He's not even here, is he?
not even the right car.
No, it's not actually. What were they in? I can't even remember. Oh, a Mercedes convertible on it, self-made Mercedes convertible. Here we go, ghetto fixes happening. It will do for now. It's the daily driver. It needs to start and stop. We need to do things in it.
Put a big red button in that hole when it's done.
Could it say NOS in it? NOS!
Say knob on it.
Right, gluing going on.
Yeah, worst case you've got to rip this panel off to start it.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, part of the starting procedure is ripping the bottom panel of the dash off. That is the ghetto fix of the year right there. Look at that. This isn't the way to do it, and this isn't what you'll get when you come to the garage. I am going to say that now. You don't get this sort of service. Only me. Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
Go. Look at that. It's a cheap and easy fix for now.
Jamie now owes me 100 quid for a snap-on screwdriver. It's
Yeah,
the only way to start his car. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do, we're going to take that out, and that's mine.
Until the card payment's done. All the cash is in my back pocket.
I said I'd fix it, but
Yeah.
I didn't say you could have it back.
No, that's true. Yeah, I agree with that entirely. Completely my fault for buying things like this that you not interested. You're well impressed with that quick, easy fix. That was done in like 7 or 8 minutes. Look at that.
And look, it's even got an R for retard written on the screwdriver.
Love it. That's literally for me. I love it. Phenomenal work. You've done very well there. What a cheap and easy fix. Well, cheap being a snap-on screwdriver, which isn't actually that cheap, is it? No. No comments.